My name is Soul, and I'm going to review every movie ever. Hello there, my internet friends. Today I want to talk about Happy Gilmore 2. As a kid who grew up with a bunch of VHS tapes, and I slaughtered those things. There was a summer I ran VHS tapes back to back to back, and there was a hefty amount of Adam Sandler films in that collection. We're talking Billy Madison, Big Daddy, Eight Crazy Nights, Happy Gilmore. I have a weird Waterboy. I have a weird nostalgic spot for Adam Sandler films. That being said, I don't hold these as absolute cinema or anything. I think these films serve their purpose. I think as time has gone on, especially as comedy has kind of devolved and people have become way more into like internet humor, and this kind of humor has kind of died out. It's hard to make comedy films nowadays. I feel like that time is lost. I feel like that art form is very lost. And as Adam Sandler has proven, as time has gone on, a lot of these style of films, the Paul Blarts of the world, have kind of gotten worse and worse as time has gone on. But Adam Sandler still, I believe, has the ability to make good films. And he scrounged up more of his Netflix giant bag of money, and he's like, you know what, it's time to make Happy Gilmore 2. We're cracking at it. It's a kind of interesting idea where basically Happy Gilmore, last time we saw him, he was on top of the world. He's the next big thing in golf, and now he's fallen from grace. He's lost his house. He accidentally kills his wife. All his kids still living with him. One of them wants to go off to college and become a dancer, but he doesn't have enough money for her. So in order to make money for her, he has to go back into the golfing game and try to scrounge up enough to send her to college, and that's our big hook for the movie. That being said, this film is not very successful in doing a lot of things. As a Happy Gilmore 2, as a sequel, they do try to do a lot of spots similar to the first film. They try to bring back a lot of the characters. Unfortunately, Bob Barker and some of the greats that were in that original film have sadly passed away, so they kind of bring in, stand-ins, like this is such and such's son or whatever. But as per usual, especially with modern Adam Sandler films, there is cameos galore. Some of them are absolutely worthless. Like Post Malone's in this film, and he's here to look at the camera and like say two words. And then you have cameos like, I was very interested in the wrestlers that were in this film. You got Becky Lynch and MJF, and they have like decent-ish roles. They kind of just scream at the camera a lot. They were all right. Ironically, another wrestler, Bad Bunny, is in this film, and that's like an actual cameo, a person who has a role in the film, and they're not just a one-dimensional character as one gimmick. Bad Bunny actually is one of the best parts of this film. I did not see that coming walking out of Happy Gilmore 2, but as a sequel, it does not really do it for me. I think for a lot of people, just referencing the first movie and doing another golfing similar thing, for that, a lot of people, it's good enough. I think for the main thing for me why it's not a good sequel is it does not feel like a Happy Gilmore 2 sequel. It just feels like another Netflix Adam Sandler film. This is in the same fucking style and wheelhouse that every other Netflix live action film looks like. The direction, the style of Happy Gilmore, again, it wasn't an absolute cinema or anything, but it was a much different style and look than current Netflix movies, and this does not feel like the same universe. This doesn't feel like Happy Gilmore. This kind of just feels like it could have been any Adam Sandler character. You got characters like Waterboy, Billy Madison, the ones I've talked about before. These are not interchangeable characters, but this version of Adam Sandler could be interchanged with 10 other Adam Sandlers. They do bring back Christopher McDonald as Shooter Gavin. This is like one of those characters, I don't think back of nostalgically. I'm not like, oh man, Shooter Gavin, but they give him the royal carpet treatment. Like he was in his own commercials as Shooter Gavin, and for some reason that worked with me. Like this is one of the like few characters where it's like, yeah, this style of comedy, he can still make it work, and it's actually funny. And I'm not trying to slant like the other actors in the film. Like Eminem's in this film. Like I've seen enough Eminem acting to know he can be pretty fucking funny, but they give him a really stupid ass role, a lot of physical comedy that, like, again, is just not funny for me. And that whole sequence was dumb. But as much as Haley Joel Osment, Bad Bunny, I think had like fun little roles, I don't think they're gonna carry this film. This is one of those reviews that I feel like, oh, I gotta film this as quick as I can because I'm not gonna remember in like a week from now. There is that part of me that has seen some of the modern Adam Sandler films, and I'm like, man, he could put his resources into making a Happy Gilmore too. But now that like we're here, I'm just like, yeah, you could just make something else. You don't gotta tarnish the legacy of not even a fucking fantastic film, but a much more memorable and likable film. I'm going to give Happy Gilmore 2 a 6 out of 10. Definitely not what I wanted from this film, but I wasn't expecting a whole lot more. That being said, thank you for watching, and until next time, with that, I leave you.